Alright, and here we are for the final round of our marathon friendly sealed league. We are 4-4, which is a far cry from the 4-2 that we started the stage at, but we have a chance to redeem ourselves, go 5-4, hopefully, come up with a positive record, and some reasonable amount of value. This hand doesn't do anything, which is unfortunate, but we have a ton of 2-drops, so I think I might keep it. I have a lot of 2s and 3s. Autumnal Gloom does not count as a 3. It's like the opposite of having like a bunch of 2-drops and like 1 land. So how many 2-drops do I have? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's count 3-drops. 7, 8, 9. So it's about 50-50 we'll draw one. So I think I mulligan. Aha, much better. And a scry. Ooh. Mind Direct Demon, I don't think I can keep you. I don't even have double black. And I won't be able to get Delirium anytime soon. It's one of our better cards, but I think it's a liability there. And then yeah, I think that's right. I can get a shuffle back with Warp Landscape. Well, there would have been our double black. Janae. If they attack, I'll probably just block. Maybe I won't. It's tough to say. Bioware Courier blocks it fairly well. I'd be afraid of like a trick. Alright, wow. Well, I mean, now I'll block it, but... Well, actually, do I block it? Do I block it or do I just, like, smash back? The upside of blocking it is that... I don't even know what the upside of blocking it is. It makes our aim high bad. We have deadweights we can draw, but... I mean, they could have True Faith Sensor, you know, Angelic Purges, things like that. I'm not going to block because I don't have action. I'm going to want to keep things. There's a Murderous Compulsion. All right. This is a nice attack because they might... Oh, okay. If they're going to block. That I'm okay with, I think. That screams to me that they don't have like tricks and stuff, I think. Or they have a Solitary Hunter. Can't attack. So we'll play Cold Wolf. Unfortunately, they don't have the incentive to attack. So that like Murderous Compulsion isn't very useful here yet, but they might pass the turn, flip. Yeah, pass the turn, flip. It's fine. We'll take 5. You know, block the Hinterland Logger with whatever, the Courier, let's say, and then Murderous Compulsion, the 1 of the pack. And then our Cold Wolf can start getting pumped, get swole, as they say. Oh, Pack Guardian. Man, there's a lot of insane feeling decks up in the 2-pack bracket. I'm sure that ours is equally good when it's firing on all cylinders, but I've seen a lot of Duskwatch Recruiters, a lot of green as well. I kill the Timber Shredder, just like block. That seems super bad. Just take 9, 10, 11. Hopefully we draw like a deadweight would be really good. Make sure I turn off auto yields this time. Kill that thing. A 2-drop would be good. Like another Quilled Wolf or something like that. Land is pretty sweet too. Ooh, Dire Swine. If I play the Dire Swine, I can block. If they have Angelic Purge, I'm just dead. Or mostly dead. If I play Murderous Compulsion here, then I can, like, if they attack with both, I can block if I have to. This dies to Angelic Purge, but I think we're dead to Angelic Purge pretty much anyway, because then they just purge the Quilled Wolf and we take 6 going to 1 and they have a Trampler. Yeah. So I don't think we can play around Angelic Purge. This lets me block, take 2. Like, block here, take 2. Loses to an aim high, but, I mean, we're pretty... Like I said, dead to an Angelic Purge. We're on point with the cult shots today so far. Cultivator doesn't even have Death Touch. Block. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. Opponent's 5 spells were better than our 5 spells. Jeez, we're just getting smashed. What is the plan for the board? I really like bringing in the Scavenger, I think. Scavenger over Giss's Bidding again. Yeah. Maybe there's a reason to bring like Merciless Resolve in or something like that. I don't think so. I didn't see a lot of... I mean, it stops things like Angelic Purge, but that's about it. It doesn't even really stop it. It's just we gain some small amount of value off of it. Can't keep it. Needs a land, and even then it's not great. I feel like I've said that quite a bit tonight. All right, that's keep. Aim high, not good. Need land. All right. Any swamp or spell we can cast. I'll just run out of Mind Rack Demon. No regard for my own safety. Sweet. I can get in for damage. Hey, check that out. Have to play Swamp here so that we can actually have a chance at playing the Mind Rack Demon if we rip a Swamp. All right. So at this point, any draw except a 6-drop is fine. I'd be okay with that. Swamp would be okay. Like I said, risk running out the Mind Rack Demon into like just taking a crap ton of damage. I really have to stop calling these shots. Alright, now we need a land. I'm just gonna block. Rabid Bite would be okay if our opponent taps out. We can pop the Pious Evangel, which could be a problem in the long term. Opponent could also have a Tireless Tracker. Deadweight would be a good draw. Swamp. I'm not sure if it's Ghoul Steed or Mindrak Demon. I think it's going to be Ghoul Steed to start. Because the Ghoul Steed, I can just throw it away. Like, I can just have complete disregard for its life. Just jam it into the red zone, try to get our opponent down as low as we can, while maintaining our life total, and then slam the Mindrak Demon to finish it off in like 2 or 3 turns. And maybe they'll waste an Angelic Purge. I use waste in quotations on the Ghoul Steed or something like that. Collected Heirloom is pretty sweet, assuming they have, you know, flip cards, transform cards. The Thrabenest of all inspectors, Inspector Clouseau. Land does let us pump the Quilled Wolf too. Interesting. I feel like attacking with the Ghoul Steed is probably the right play. Quilled Wolf can attack because the Pious Evangel just blocks, taps, does its thing. Although they're going to do that with the Heirloom on it. Oh, it's going to be so bad. Alright, Quilled Wolf is going to hold back and chump. So I think I attack with the Ghoul Steed. Wow, I missed the Heirloom Pious. I forgot this, like, you know, actually flips, right? Yup. 15. Alright, Mindrak. That's so risky. Mindrak Demon is so risky right here. So their play here is pop a clue, and then put the Heirloom on the Evangel, and then flip the Evangel and have a monster frickin' thing to just wreck face. Watching the web blocks everything at least once, which is good. He's going to be chumped, or chumping. Quilled Wolf's going to be chumping. Ghoul Steed is never attacking again. Right, because they quip, they block, they sack, Heirloom flips, this thing dies. Seems fair. And the Quilled Wolf just bounces off of it. Alright, so it's got to be Mindrak Demon. It's got to be Mindrak Demon. It's a race! That was pretty bad. Land, we can play Necropod, and then that does put more pressure on, I guess. Quilled Wolf chumps, Quilled Wolf chumps, Watcher in the Web chumps. You know what? One day I'm going to open a Tireless Tracker. I don't think I've opened one yet. That's gonna be glorious. It's such a good card. And I'm also a little jealous of the Heirloom and the Pious. I like the Heirloom a lot with things that you can control to flip. You know, like Heir of Falcon Wreath, Pious Evangel, things like that. Block, sack, flip. Alright. Let's just jam in with the demon. And play Necropod. We have chumps, and we have menacing creatures that threaten damage. Yeah, that Tireless Tracker is going to get out of control. Or they just sack like a land, probably? Or just sack like 3-bit Inspector? I don't think you do. It's probably a land. You don't need the land here. You're not moving the heirloom. Oh, you can sack the clue, not drawing the card. Oh, that's fancy. So then it costs most of their mana to move it to the Tireless Tracker, and then we just chump the Tireless Tracker most of the way. That's not too bad. Land, and we can play Watcher plus Quilled Wolf. That'd be really good. Right now we're just racing our own Mind Rack Demon, but if we can sneak a couple of extra points of damage through, it'd be pretty good. Like this is lethal right here. 6, 10. Double block. I mean, if they attack and don't play anything, oh, they have stuff. Of course they have stuff, but I was gonna say we could swing out and come pretty close to killing them, maybe even actually killing them. Yeah, that's the correct play, but I mean, we just chump it. Alright, and next turn I think it's probably a swing out, or close to it. Although they will, I'm sorry, the mic there. They will gain life and we will lose life if we block things. That's something to keep in mind. So actually we lose that race. So if our opponent sees that, we might just be dead. What are our outs? Aim high, I guess, would be good. What? All right. How about a Slayer's Plate? Please don't have... I guess they don't have the mana for Silver Strike. Tireless Tracker's so good. Aim high. Yeah, aim high would be bad. I guess aim high gets us, but whatever, we're dead to aim high anyway. Alright, Root Out. Does Root Out come in for one freaking heirloom card? I feel like they could have like Bound by Moonsilver. I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. Yeah, you know what? Let's just run it. Just run it. In it to win it. 1 game left. And then we are done. Needs a green source. We have lots of green sources. And we're on the draw. Because we're on the draw, I think I'm going to keep it. And we have a dead weight. Yeah. Inspect those. All right, that was a bad drop. Save our dead weight for Tireless Tracker. Or Jenny. All right, come on, Forest. Pacifist is gonna flip, and it's gonna be super bad for us. I'm gonna deadweight the Pacifist, because then it can't flip later. Like if I don't have a turn 3 play, it can't flip and attack. Yeah. Deadweight's a good card, but not quite as good as Pacifist, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we need a Forest off the top. Forest off the top playing Byway Courier would be pretty good. Alright, that's good for us. Forest, thank you. Yeah, Byway Courier. And we play Pacifist next turn. Miss a land drop one time, please, dealer. Do I block? Yeah, you know what? I am gonna block. Gets us closer to Delirium for the Autumnal Gloom. Plus we get to play Pacifist and pop a clue. Yeah, 100% okay with that. Geist. Yeah, that could be a problem. Ooh, Slayer's Plate. Yeah. This is this could be okay. This could be okay. So we take 2 from the Geist, no big deal. Pop a clue. Play a 5-drop if we hit a land, I guess. I'd like to be able to go 6 mana, Slayer's Plate, equip. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this now. Target human gets double strike. There's the land. And there's our next land. All right. Ghoul Steed. It's probably just attack with Pacifist here. I'll trade the Pacifist for the Cathar if they want to double block. Don't think they would. All right, and then we just got to decide, is it Dire Swine or like Slayer's Plate equip? Slayer's Plate equip would be decent, I think. It's pretty slow though. Doesn't really develop our board. Dire Swine lets us, have a blocker. A really good blocker. Purge it. Take 2, 4, 5. Take 2, 4, 5, 6. Go to 10. All right. All right. Now I need Dire Swine, I guess, to block. Yeah. Dire Swine to block. Crow. Crow wearing Slayer's Plate is kind of funny, isn't it? Dire Swine. Gotta race that thing. So does that mean that I attack with Pacifist? It probably does, right? Goes to 14. We play Crow that can chump the Geist. We're at 7. Play Crow Gloom. No, Crow Plate. Maybe Crow Gloom, actually. Yeah. As long as if they have another Angelic Purge, we're pretty grossly busted. But I think this is the correct play. I think we gotta try to put the damage in here. And they might have nothing in their hand. Like maybe they have just 2 lands. I guess they can move the Heirloom to the Cathar. We block. They spend their turn. They spend their mana killing our swine. Okay. That's fine. Slayer's Plate Equip on the Pacifist would be pretty good. Slayer's Plate Equip on the Pacifist would be very good, actually. What are we dead to? Are we dead to anything? I feel like we gotta, like... So they can block the Butcher and we just trade? Like, maybe that's fine. We play Crow and Gloom and then equip, like, assuming we get Delirium off the Crow, so we put a land and then something else in the yard. This gets off the board. They go to 10. I think I just play Crow and Gloom and attack with the Butcher. And then this thing's going to flip back, which sucks, but so I'm really hoping that they block here, I think. Yeah, spend their mana. And then we can play the Crow, chump with the Crow if we really want to. Yeah. I think that's fine. Okay. Your last card was Confront. Three card types. Gloom. Put a card in the yard. 3 card types. Okay. Oh, that was a bit of a gamble. Didn't think about Confront the Unknown. That needed to be exactly Confront the Unknown. I guess you could have been aim high too. But I mean, I think those are the breaks. Yeah. What happens if I... What happens if I chump? We put 2 cards in the yard. I don't think I want to chump. I think I need to be able to trade. Let's go to 5. What would be good? What would be good? Aim high. Aim high would be the best. Or actually, Rabid Bite would be good too. Rabid Bite would be very good. Byway Courier. Alright, so we're pretty close to just dead now. Unless we get a dead weight. What does dead weight do? Dead weight on the Cathar means that it can't move the equipment or else it dies. And then we play and equip the Slayer's Plate, and then we can just block. That seems probably fine. Or we could risk the Gloom. I don't like risking the Gloom. I think I like that. So we have block there, take 2, 3 potentially. Yeah. All right. So we need our opponent to have stone nothing. There's stone nothing. If they attack with yeah, they can't even attack with everything here, right? This is good. Stoic Builder. I don't like Stoic Builder getting back anything. I certainly need to play it for a blocker, though. There's the aim high. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get a land. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. I need to keep the Slayer's Plate on the Crow, I think. So I don't want this swamp. No. Block. Block. Take 2. No, a Gloom can block 2. So block, block, block. I feel like I can just attack with a Dire Swine here, right? The question is, I can't move the Slayer's Plate. Yeah, okay. So I still have 3 blockers. Yeah, let's do that. Smash for some damage. Yeah, double strike is good. They take 2, go to 12. Yep. I'm fine with that. I can just put the equipment on the Gloom, which also has trample and hexproof. And they still can't move the heirloom off the Cathar. Mm-hmm. Please whiff one time. Not really a whiff. Interesting to see what they want to keep. They kept the forest? Oh, they kept the forest for Tireless Tracker, sure. Which is a human. Mm-hmm. So we do need chumpies. Chumpies. That is not a chumpy. Move, actually. I feel like I need to attack here and then move it back. So we chump there, take not enough. The trample is pretty good here. If I had enough mana to move the Slayer's Plate over, the Geist attacks and then we go to 3, so maybe that was the right play by accident. Opponent just goes to 2. Chump. Yeah, okay, so as long as they don't have like Angelic Purge, should be okay. Slayer's Plate on the Stoic Builder might have been better. Not certain. I think trapping the neglected heirloom onto the Cathar was pretty important. Okay. Oh, that's really bad for us, right? Everything gets double strike? No. This is totally fine still. They had the mana to give things double strike, so yeah. That's fine. So we chump here. Oh, they all have flying. Oh, friggin'. Odric. Did we miss 2 damage somewhere? I feel like we might have missed 2 damage somewhere. That was pretty gross. That was a fun game, but that felt pretty gross at the end. Oh, how do we get out of that game? If we attack with the crow... No, that doesn't even do it, because the Apothecary Geist is... The 2/3 body is just too good. If we put the Slayer's Plate on the Trampler, on the 6/6, I used the Autumnal Gloom one too many times and didn't have the mana to put the Slayer's Plate on the Trampler. That gets an extra 4 damage through, and then they have to at least chump block on the crack when I crack with the Gloom. Well, that's too bad. We went from 4-2 to 4-5 in rapid fire succession there. So anyway, it was fun. I learned a lot. I've learned that opening packs is, well, fun. Doesn't really improve your deck all that much. And the level of competition in the friendly league is, fairly reasonable. I think it's good value if you're not opening packs. So a lot of people probably play it and just don't open packs. And then obviously the further you go, the more, the stronger the decks you play. Whether people are opening packs or not. I think you just assume that people that get that far either have decent decks or like they don't drop out because their deck is crappy, or they just add a few cards to their deck here and there. So yeah, so take it for what it's worth. I recommend trying it out, maybe not opening packs, but I say give it a try, and nobody's going to argue with you with how you like to play Magic. So once again, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed yourself, please leave me a comment in the section below.